But we're just out here today. We're going to try to catch a couple of bluegill. There's one right there. See what we got here. Little red ear. Teeny little red ear. He's got that hook down in him here. We're going to have to get the small pliers for this guy. And see if he'll let me lip him. This is a little red ear. Get him back in the water here. I'll show you what I'm using. There you go, buddy. So what I'm using is it's a Bipper Horsefly bait, and then I have a trailer of a little fly tied on. It's about maybe 6 to 8 inches behind my horsefly bait, and so horsefly bait floats, this kind of sinks, this gets pulled along behind it. If a fish hits this, the horsefly bait acts as a bobber or a strike indicator, lets me know that something bit the the little fly. And so I'm just casting this out with some light. This is a light rod. Line's probably heavier than it needs to be for this, but I use this rod for other stuff. Oh, see, had another take right there. I'm going to throw back out into that. But that's it. It's fun. I catch a lot of fish on that trailer. Something swatted at it again there. I think they're swatting. That would look like it's swatted at the horsefly bait. So yeah, that's a bigger sunfish, and it looks like it wants to try to take the horsefly bait, but he ain't gonna make it. I doubt he's gonna get the horsefly bait in him. But originally I made these horsefly baits to go after some carp, and never actually ended up catching a carp on it. No surprise there, but I saw that it attracted a lot of fish. You know, the fish would come up and they'd kind of check it out, see what's going on. I was like, well, maybe I try using it for some other fish. And I've caught bass on it before, and I've caught little snakeheads on it, just having it be a topwater. Basically, they'll just eat the horsefly bait as topwater. But it gets a lot of interest from bluegill and stuff, and there's no real reasonable way that a bluegill is going to take that hook. So I sort of stole the idea of adding a stinger fly from one of my favorite YouTubers, Kayak Catfish, who started putting stinger flies below his cut bait and live bait when he fishes for catfish. So I was like, hey, you know what? Adding a second hook, that's not a bad idea. So I've fished these little flies before, just on like cane poles and stuff, to catch bluegill. It's just a fun little time. But I can tie that little fly on the back of this horsefly bait, and I can cast it for a pretty good distance. So it works out. It all kind of ties together. So I'm just out here. I'm going to see if I can catch some bluegill and just enjoy the morning here before it gets boiling hot. There's one. We got a little bluegill. Little bluegill right there. you know, something. Something just came up again right over there. There's one. Alright. I think that's the slightly bigger one. Yeah, nice. Look at the colors on that bluegill. Get the hook out of him here. See if he'll let me whip him. Look at that bluegill. Pink, blue, black up on the head. Really nice looking bluegill right there. Real fish. Oh! Oh, the bass. Oh, he got off. That was a bass on the horsefly.